Sometimes the hardest part of the journey, believing that you are worth the trip. Then again. Everyone, welcome. My name is Irina Khaurilova. I'm certified hypnotherapist, owner of the Modern Day Transformation. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about choosing yourself, your self-worth, and exiting toxic relationships. As usual, we will finish up with the therapeutic visualization. Therapeutic visualization is a powerful psychological tool. It's allows us to shift inside so we can show up differently for ourselves in the world around us. And if you are interested, join today's discussion. And to kick off, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. What is the focus of your attention right now? What is important, or who is important for your life right now? Just take a minute to think about what is important in your life right now. And for majority of us, it will be our work, our family, or both. And how often do you dedicate time to yourself? Perhaps not a difficult question, isn't it? How often do you ask, what am I feel right now? How can I help myself at that moment to feel a bit more comfortable, better? That's tough, isn't it? And with the Christmas time coming, we all put in our dreams, aspiration for better, more, or different in our certain areas of our life. And I don't know which one is most important for you. But if you are yearning for something new, bigger, brighter, then this is a hint from your unconscious mind about the untapped potential. And today I wanted to talk about this untapped potential, something that is uniquely yours and very, very important. You see, when we are born into this world, when we are entering, we have a boundless potential. We come in with curiosity, a lot of attention and exploration with our own characters, but we are entering a particular family system. And by nature, it's quite natural for us to yearn for love, acceptance, attention. And that is good because we have to survive. We cannot carry for ourselves when we are little. We need other people to do it for ourselves. So quite naturally, we have to look, to scan the environment to see what are the people's reactions, what is going on, how do they react, how can I get this love, support, attention, or what do I do to get it? And if quite natural, there are parts of us that's not accepted, not good, not appropriate, and convenient, perhaps, we started to kind of suppress or try not to show it. And as the more we do, the more sort of empty space inside of us some of us may have. And later in life, we, as an adults, we can be very well socialized. We can be very well have some titles, have everything on paper looks good, but inside feeling sort of empty, or perhaps yawning, as if we know unconsciously somewhere in the back of mind that we could be somehow different, more like bigger. So it was a bigger plan for us. and we should have done something different, but along the way kind of got lost. And we don't know what to do, but as a kids, we just accept it, and sort of by scanning the reality, we put the people whose opinion important inside of us, kind of constantly looking when they are in the room, how do they react, how on our behavior, how does it look, what do we need to do to adjust. And unconsciously sometimes we keep continue this behavior. So at first it perhaps was a parent. Right now it's maybe your partner or your boss. Somewhere where along the line you definitely know that you should have done something differently, but the behavior is changing automatically when they are present in your environment. And when we started to yearn for this potential, when we are putting goals and wanted to go further, we take our GPS system that was scanning the environment to make sure that we are receiving this love support. And we started to turn inward, looking for the opportunities for that yearning feeling to be somehow satisfied and in the environment. And we didn't mean anything bad, we just start to explore. But because the GPS system was turned, we no longer scan the environment so much for other people, the tension may arise, the conflicts, because we are no longer so attuned to other people's needs, desires, ideas about us. Suddenly, on the other side, quite natural, the question will arise, where are you going? What happened with you? Why you, I'm like, I'm no longer in the center of your attention. We didn't mean anything bad. We just wanted something different for us. And if we are reluctant to tolerate the conflicts, because the other person, it takes a time to adjust, and it's no longer one-way street. When you are taking and adjusting, it becomes a two-way highway when you also telling what is important for you, for your life, how the way you want it to be treated, and there are words that needs to be found in communication and expectation and meeting somewhere to save the relationships. When you are for yourself and not against the other person, when you are choosing yourself. But what in reality we are meeting, perhaps a lot of shame and guilt, frustration, anger, accusation from the other side, because it's quite natural. It's not what it used to be. And some of us at some point will start to slide back into the familiar behavior because it is easy and it's not what you sign up for. As if the life takes over and you're no longer in the center of your attention again. As someone else, something happens in the environment, the child, the partner, the job, and you're distracted again, and you're again finding yourself in a pattern. But this time around, it's different because the first step have been taken, and you know that there is something more for you. It should be different. And it's hard because it's not only anger of attention from the other side, and there is a lot of blame, and you're feeling shamed for not helping someone else. Sometimes it can be silence. And some of us familiar with that as well. I guess the point of my discussion today is just to highlight that there is no an easy way out if you're choosing yourself. That is the path that you have to walk. And there are going to be situations and feelings that you would need to tolerate. It's never easy. Choosing yourself is never easy. To be in balance, to be healthy is never easy. And it can be perceived differently, especially for the people who used to see you from other perspective and don't want you to change. And it's a lot of work. There's no magic, there is no solution to it. And to help you out on that journey, I designed this winter retreat series. And in this particular series, this particular discussion is designed to kind of reflect on the way who is right now in the focus of your attention and how much shame and guilt and frustration comes with it. And what is the right balance for you to be healthy, to be fulfilled, to reach your potential. And I think it's a good part to end the therapeutic discussions and to start visualization. Please find as much quiet spot for yourself as possible. Try to sit down somewhere where it's comfortable for you. And if there are going to be noises around, just let them be as a canvas upon which your visualization will unfold. Just imagine the wave of Christmas, the anticipation of something good, the happiness, joy, the relaxation wash all over you, bringing you calm and relaxation. Sort of taking away something that is time to be taken away. Take a deep breath in and out. Allow yourself with each breath to soak it in even more, to unfold you, to wash, to heal you from inside out. Just notice sensation in your head, your neck, your shoulders. And if there are any tension, with your intent on the next exhale, release the muscles. Your chest, your back. Feel the weight of your body pressing against the surface that you're sitting or laying down. Sensation of your legs, how they're supported by the floor, chair, or something else. You are supported, and you can relax even further. And let's enjoy the healing to unfold. And when you're ready, I want you to picture yourself in a forest. It's a winter time. It's a beautiful time of the year when everything is covered with the huge, fluffy, light blanket of snow. Every branch, every needle. And you are walking through the meadow, deep in the snow, enjoying. It's a sunny winter day. The weather is colder, the snow is crisp, but you are warm, feeling warm because you dressed appropriately for the weather. It's a winter, sunny day, so the sun is kissing your face lightly, sparkles and bringing joy. It is a very quiet space. Perhaps you can hear only your own breath, the movement. You can see the trail that you leave behind when you're moving through the snow. And perhaps occasional sounds of the woodpeckers. You may even notice somewhere next to the forest the gentle prints of the rabbit and a deer. And you're walking deep in the snow, but it's a very safe space for you. Perhaps it's a bit harder to walk, but every step that you make is very, very important for you. Keep walking. And suddenly, at some point, you realize that you are stuck. You cannot move anymore. And let the familiar reflexes kick in. Perhaps you're screaming for help, and whether it's available or not, let your scenario to unfold. And take one more time, deep breath in and out. And I want you to realize that your old strategies are no longer working. Whatever you used to do, or people were trying to help you, doesn't resolve the issue, as if the nature has a different plans for you, and it's the grip is hard, so you cannot get out. And at that moment, Desiree, the anger, the frustration, the thoughts, the feelings, the impulse and sensation, everything, when it goes around and nothing helps, I want you to dive deeper inside of you. There is a part of you that perhaps was forgotten or never known. The warmth, the sparkle, the pride, your strength. And let it grow. Connect to it and start breathing. Let the feeling, the sensation to unfold through you. Your own strength. When you are connected to something bigger from inside out, let it grow. With those sparkly white, or whatever color you want. The sensation of your own strength when you know that you're connected to something deeper and it comes from it. Some people call it your soul, or others true self, or something else entirely. When you know that you can, and it's always meant this way, it's quite natural for you. You just never know it. And when you're connected, I want you to look outside yourself, on that winter landscape and notice how it changes. It seems like the nature recognizes changes and sort of smiles within you, recognizing that that is the way how it's supposed to be and always been. When the world does resonate within you, goes through you to the outside. When you are filled and the sky is blue and the sun is shining and everything covered sparkles in joy. And just breathe, allowing it all in and out through you. When you are in unity with the world, through that part of you that you forgot. We'll never know. But you came with it in this world. It's you. And take a couple of more breaths in and out, allowing this winter landscape to wash through you, bringing something new, connecting to this feeling. And I want you to imagine people who dear to your heart in front of you. When you are connected to the feeling and breathe through it with the unity of the world, I want you to see how you can view them right now in front of you. And now, as if you can't look through their eyes, how can they see you when you are in that space connected to everything and everyone, to your own power, to your own strength, to pure and bright, something true that was always yours inside of you. And now transfer focus of your attention back to yourself in that visualization when you are in the snow. But notice how the nature loses its grips on you, because this was the plan all that always for you to find your own strength, to walk your path, to meet yourself. When you are connected to something bigger, but it's inside of you and it resonates with the entire world as if huge circles unfold from something from within to the outside. And it's constantly, with each breath that you take, with each exhale, there is an exchange of you from inside out. Enjoy that feelings and sensation and let it wash all over you, penetrating and healing every cell of your body. And find a comfortable spot for you to end this visualization. And remember everything that you're experiencing or saw in it. And I recommend you to do a drawing or find something that resonates familiar with what you just experienced. Take a snapshot on your phone and try for a week to notice, to this picture to be in front of your eyes, reminding you of the change that you have inside and how it shows differently your reaction to the world. Just notice how different can you be when you are connected to something true and pure inside of you. Stay healthy, be unstoppable, and see you at next week at the next winter retreat series.